Hello and welcome to this channel of Enviro Annotations. Here are the headlines from our 1st February 2023 publication. Budget 2023, India Greening Pathway to Sustainability. Some of the budget highlights are increase in allocation for the National Clean Air Program NCAP from 600 crore rupees to 756 crore rupees. Green Credit Program will be notified under Environment Protection Act 1986. This will incentivize environmentally sustainable and responsive actions by companies, individual and local bodies and help mobilize additional resources for such activities and makes this a part of priority sector lending. 19,700 crore rupees outlay for green hydrogen mission. Fame-II Scheme. The faster adoption and manufacturing of hybrid and electric vehicles. Fame-II Scheme subsidy up from 2,898 crore rupees to 5,172 crore rupees. Increase in Fame-II Subsidy Scheme cheers, however, lack of R&D investment in EVs a fear. Umashankar Pandey gets Padma Shri. Umashankar Pandey, National Water Warrior Awardee and famous for his Jakhni model, Khet pe made pe paid. Khet par made par paid slogan. He has been conferred with one of the highest civilian awards, Padma Shri. Pandey was instrumental in driving a community participation campaign in Banda Bundelkhand area based on the theme Rees the Land, Plant the Rees. In Hindi originally it is in Hindi, Khet par made par paid, which achieved remarkable success to switch the area from paucity to plentiful water. His model got recognition by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi in his Mann Ki Baat programs, who later also wrote to village sarpanches across the country on the traditional rainwater conservation model. The practice is also called as Medbandi. Umashankar Pandey says, unlike ponds, it's not so hard a task for someone to create bund on his or her cultivable or even barren land that can hold or store rainwater for some time and in the process recharge the groundwater. Supreme Court seeks Ministry's status report on implementation of Elephant Task Force recommendations. In editorial opinion, nugatory disputation over entry of climate change into an ISO 9001. Potential changes suggested in the subclauses 4.1 and 4.2 of the harmonized structure of ISO MSS to address climate change. In clause 4.1, which underlines understanding of organization and its context, it is proposed to add the organization shall determine whether climate change is a relevant issue. Further, to clause 4.2, which talks about understanding the needs and expectations of interested parties, a note stating relevant interested parties can have requirements related to climate change is to be included. Guest column by Sandeep Chechra, participatory and ecologically sensitive development in Himalayan region can bring resilient futures. Sandeep Chechra is Executive Director, Action Aid Association, and he has deliberated on ecotourism aspects too. National Board for Wildlife Member Secretary informed that Balangir-Khurda rail line project passes through the ESZ and laying of railway lines does not require environmental clearance. Therefore, the proposal does not require consideration of NBWL Standing Committee. The proposal for rationalization of Kalapat Wildlife Sanctuary boundary or area was also okayed by the NBWL Standing Committee. Please support this channel of India's first environmental weekly newspaper, Enviro Annotations. You can pay through the UPI QR code displayed on the screen. Delhi begins real-time source apportion of air pollution, a first-time deployment in the country. Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal expressed a genuine belief that the beginning will go a long way in helping Delhi to curb air pollution. Environment Minister Gopal Rai, along with Environment Advisor Reena Gupta and senior officials of Delhi government were also present on the occasion. BWRC calls for high-level inquiry into Tapi River illegal sand mining. Be it the Himalayas or the Aravallis, unchecked tourism in eco-sensitive regions leads to disaster, says Aravali Bachao Citizens Movement.